For those sports fans currently tuning in to this year's I'm A Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, last night's episode was a real treat. British boxing legend Tony Bellew has entered the Australian jungle, and his anecdotes and insights so far have been fascinating. Especially for those die-hard boxing fanatics. He has bought a huge presence in the camp so far, with there being a clear level of respect shown towards him by his fellow celebs. Last night, in a conversation with Jamie Lynn Spears, the sister of Britney, Bellew went into detail about the toughest battle of his career, which immediately piqued the interest of Sam Thomson and Fred Sirieix. In the clip, Bellew was asked about his career and what it takes to actually step in a ring with the aim of knocking that person out. The Evertonian went into great detail about how the fight against Oleksandr Usyk was the scariest and toughest of his career, explaining how, in his eyes, the referee saved his life. Bellew would go on to say that another shot from Usyk would have put him out for good. This, of course, is referring to the epic KO victory for Usyk in the 8th round of their 2018 bout in Manchester. A fight boxing fans will not be quick to forget, especially after Bellew's added context. Respect was something that Tony really made sure to put across in his words too, stating just how impressive Usyk is and how high he regards him in the world of boxing. After all, he's gone from dominating the cruiserweight world to dominating the heavyweight world, beating Anthony Joshua on 2 separate occasions and heading for a fight with Tyson Fury in the early parts of 2024. Bellew would go on to describe the methodical genius behind Usyk, explaining how the Ukrainian is so intelligent. He would use the first 3 rounds of a fight to gather all the data he needed about his opponent, and then go in for the kill. Bellew lasting 8 rounds certainly sounds more impressive after this breakdown. On a slightly scarier note, and one that many in boxing seem to brush under the carpet, is just how much you are putting your body through in a fighting situation like this. With the other celebs on the edge of their tree stumps, Bellew went into further detail about the rounds leading up to his KO by Usyk. He said that after the 7th round, he remembered nothing, and was fighting off pure adrenaline and survival. That really puts into perspective how far these boxers push themselves and their bodies, all for the sake of victory. This story from the former cruiserweight world champ was incredibly insightful and would have been heard by a huge audience of people who might not usually be interested in boxing. Moments like this are what makes this show great. Maybe now is a good time to go back and re-watch the epic battle between Bellew and Usyk, now that we have the added insight from the man himself. Bellew has been a class act and was quick to reiterate his appreciation for the referee, with the family man now content with his life outside the ring.